Welcome back to Push the Button, and this is the lockdown. Really excited about today's guests. Yeah, two guests on this one. It's a mum and a son. And the reason we're talking to them is the son is famous. More famous than anybody we've had on this show, and this is why. Let's welcome Sarah Jane and Nathan. Sarah Jane and Nathan, how are you?
Hi, all good, how are you?
Fantastic, thanks very much, considering that we're all locked in our houses at the moment.
Yeah, great fun, huh?
Yeah, so I suppose, Sarah Jane, we've known each other for many years from doing radio together, and you've been an amazing news anchor, but you've moved on from radio.
The nicest man in radio, yes I did, I moved on. Only yesterday.
So I can't ask you how the new job is yet.
No. I have, although I have to say, I kind of went not into the office, into the virtual office, and they all knew who I was because of this kid.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah. That's good.
So it was funny.
That's a good start.
Yeah. What can I say?
So we wanted to talk to you and Nathan because Nathan has become the most famous person in Ireland.
Yeah, kind of. It was all very, very much an accident. It wasn't really planned. Sure, it wasn't.
Oh, it was planned, but no messing.
It wasn't planned. If I tried to get him to do that, he wouldn't do it. Are you kidding me? No, it was totally by accident. It was last Monday. I was on the late shift, so I was getting my act together to go into work, and I could hear him out in the garden just rallying the ball off the wall. See, he does this a lot at the back of our house, and one of the walls now has like a ball patch on it from the ball just constantly knocking the stones off it. It's like a pebble dash wall. So I was ready to kind of roar out the window, leave the wall alone. But then I realised, no, he'd actually turned around and was doing it at the back of the garden instead. So he was rattling it off the fence instead. And yeah, I just thought it was cute. So I videoed him to send to his coach, who had asked us that if the kids were doing anything during the lockdown to just stay in touch, send it on, stick it up on Facebook or whatever, just to kind of keep people motivated and stuff. And that's kind of what the intention was. But Peter Schmeichel saw it before Matthew did.
That's insane. It's like people from all over the football world have seen this. Like, I'm sure, I know Nathan's a Leeds supporter, isn't he?
Yes.
And he wasn't the Man United goalkeeper onto you, was he?
Yeah, I was.
So, like, are you going to go train with him, or would you just be like, nah, it's grand?
See, I don't know. Obviously, I will if I can, but
yeah,
he's Man United, so.
He's getting picky.
Yeah, I don't think, like, if Man United offered to sign you over Leeds and they didn't, I'm sure you'd go to them, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know where your heart is.
I'm messing. Alright, it's a joke.
Can't take it back now.
It's a joke, honestly.
So what was it like getting all those calls from all those footballers, Nathan?
It was mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the worst one. Best one. Who's the best one?
Who was the worst one? There's the journalist in you.
Yeah. What can I say? Old habits die hard.
Nathan, you spoke to the English goalkeeper, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, like he gave you lots of chat and lots of good tips as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he gave me quite a lot, let's just say that.
He was chatting for a good while. It was actually really nice because they only used a snippet of it, but he was on the phone for a good while, and then at the end he sent me a text to say that if Nathan ever wanted to get in touch again, to keep his number, he'd be happy to talk to him again. And it was just really nice.
That's incredible.
Yeah, Asmir Begovic has sent him a pair of gloves. They haven't arrived yet, but he sent me a private message looking for our address, and he's had gloves and rebounders, and people have just been so generous. But it's just really nice that such a literally 26-second clip really kind of seemed to perk up everybody's spirits last week, which was kind of nice.
How many views is it on now?
10.1 million.
Yeah.
Wow!
I know.
Oh my god!
I know. I couldn't believe it. That's what my new boss was saying to me yesterday. He was like, "Oh, what's the crack? What are you on now?" And I was like, "I think I'm on around 9." And then he was correcting me, saying, no, you're actually on 10. So I was like, oh, right, okay.
Wow.
So yeah, it went mental. We did interviews with, tell me who we did the interviews with.
We did RT, we did we did BBC, we did TRT.
TRT is in Turkey. We did the
Oh,
Turkish
wow.
national broadcaster. I've spoken to Dubai, America. We had to kind of curb it back a little bit because it was a bit much last week, wasn't it? The interviews. Nathan kind of got a little bit media fatigued by like 2 o'clock on Tuesday. He's like, here, I've had enough of this.
Welcome to our world, Nathan.
He's like, I don't really want to do anymore. So it's like, all right, okay. But the phone kept ringing, and then I said, look, he's not into it. I'm like the media angel. He's not into it. I'll talk to you if you want, but like, all I did was stick the video up online, and they were like, yeah, no, we'll talk to you. If we can't get him, we'll talk to you anyway.
Wow, do you know what? He's nearly like a born professional footballer, because when you see them in interviews, they don't really say much. They're just like, yeah, I'm not into this. So like that's a good sign, Nathan. You know. Yeah. And Sarah Jane, credit to you. It's like, you know, you've brought up a creative, young, impressive man. And I no doubt he's going to have a brilliant career, whether it's in his back garden making viral videos or on the football pitch.
Tell him about what you did today.
Yeah, we did a Vodafone ad. So
Vodafone contacted us.
You're kidding?
Yeah, they're doing a TV ad series just especially for the lockdown, and it's a different way of making an ad. They're not, you know, normally it takes a couple of months for prep and a couple of days to film and stuff. But what they're actually asking people to do is they're looking for people on the web basically, and they're sending in or they're mixing it all together and making nice little ads of what people are getting up to and staying in touch and cheering each other up. And they asked Nathan would he do a little something for the ad, so he did.
Oh, I'm delighted. That's brilliant.
So at least he got something.
Nathan, apart from kicking the ball off the wall, and you're obviously doing all your schoolwork at home in the mornings, yeah? Yeah. What else are you doing? What else are you doing to keep yourself occupied and entertained?
Well, pretty much playing football, as you said, sorry. Reading books.
Very minimal.
Watching TV.
Very minimal.
Hey,
what's going on right now?
I'm playing my Xbox.
Xbox.
All right, okay. Now it's very clear. You know what? He's a kid. Let him play the Xbox. We're in a situation.
Listen, I don't really think we're in a position to be given out at this stage, are we? Really?
Yeah. No, we're not.
Can't be kicking him out the front to play. So.
Listen, SJ, Nathan, it's been lovely to talk to you.
You too.
Nathan, I wish you the most success in your football career. And don't forget us. All right.
I won't.
Good. Excellent. All right. Stay safe,
Good
all
to
of you.
talk
Okay.
to you, Cooper.
Bye.
Bye.
Sarah Jane, amazing as always, and you know, what can you say about Nathan? He's brilliant. Make sure you check out their videos. We'll put all the links down below. And thanks for watching The Lockdown. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. It's free.